What's up, guys? So today I wanted to do a unit analysis on Kagero and why I believe she's actually one of the best Aether Raids defense units in the game. So today my specific build is going to be about Infantry Pulse, and I do have a team, and I'm going to show a couple of replays showing off this build. So first I wanted to go into her weapon, which is Kagero's Dart. And so the first part of it is if you have one more attack than your opponent, then you'll get an additional attack and speed +4 during combat. And this can really be the difference between getting that one-shot KO and also being able to double your opponent. Additionally, you get the Dagger 7 debuff of defenses for not only the target, but all the enemies within 2 spaces. And the part that's the most important about this weapon, Refine, though, is if she initiates combat, the enemy that she initiates on, their first attack is reduced by 50%. And this allows her to survive really powerful hits, and then allows her teammates to warp to her with Wings of Mercy and then assist her with either a dance or to take out the unit if they're an offensive unit. So that's a really, really good weapon, Refine, and it really helps all the synergy of the entire team. And then the next one we have is Rally Up Attack Plus. So it grants not only a +6 attack to the unit, but it also grants +6 attack to all units within 2 spaces of the one that she rallied. And if you build your team correctly, you can actually get +6 to all your units. So not only to your defensive units, but also to your offensive units. So that's really, really powerful. And so next we have Glacies, which will be 80% of her res, and it will be active immediately on first turn with Infantry Pulse. And then we have Swift Sparrow just to give us another extra +6 attack and 7 speed, just to make our offenses even more terrifying. And then additionally with that, we have Warning Blow, which gives us another +6 resistance, which makes our Glacies more powerful. And then we have Attack Smoke just to give another -7 attack to any of the enemies around the target that we just hit. And then we also have Lull Speed Defense 3, which is actually the most important skill on her on this build. And it not only minuses 3 speed and 3 defense from the target, but it also ignores any bonuses that they get. So if a legendary Azura gives +6 to all stats, then it ignores the +6 to defense and it ignores the +6 to speed, which makes it very powerful and makes it to where, you know, she doesn't have to be so afraid of the unit in terms of speed difference. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys a budget build because I know not everybody has these 5-star skills. So on this budget build, you're basically just separating Swift Sparrow into Death Blow and Darting Blow, which both give you +6. Death Blow gives you +6 to attack, Darting Blow gives you +6 to speed. You are missing out on the Warding Blow and getting that +6 resistance for extra damage on Glacies, but that's not as important as getting that attack and speed. Vantage will replace Lull Speed Defense 3. There's not really a good replacement for the Lull, but Vantage is a pretty good skill to have just to get an additional amount of damage before she would be taken out. And then you have Rally Attack, and that's fine. You won't get +6 to all, or I mean you won't get the Rally on all your allies, but it's not as big of a deal because you really just need a Rally there just to set up the strategy. And that would be the budget build. It will still do completely fine in Aether Raids. And you can try to get these other skills over time, but that Kagero will perform perfectly anyway. So the next one I wanted to show is a +10 version of the build that I have right now. And as you can see, her stats aren't anything crazy. They're not bad, but they're just kind of okay. But what I'm going to show you is how it progresses during the match and how crazy her stats get when she does finally initiate combat on that first unit. So first we're going to look at Legendary Azura. After she does the Rally Up Attack Plus to one of the units, Azura will dance her and give her +5 to all stats, as you can see to the right now. As you can see, she actually has pretty decent stats at this point. Her res is actually really good. Her attack and speed is pretty decent. And her defense is okay. And with that 50% reduction, her defense will be totally fine. And then additionally to that, we are going to add the dagger buff, which is the +4 to attack and speed we were talking about before if she has one more attack than her opponent. and you'll see that on the left now. And so now you can see her attack and speed are pretty terrifying. And then additionally on top of that, we haven't actually applied the Swift Sparrow 3 or Warding Blow yet. So now that we are applying that on the right, you can see that those are some astronomically crazy numbers. And what's cool about this is since we have lull, speed, defense 3, and it minuses 3 from both of those stats from the opponent, I just added 3 to attack and added 3 to speed. And that's what you see in the yellow there. And then the Warding Blow is now 45, which gives her 36 points of additional attack with Glacies, which actually gives her 112 attack damage, which is pretty crazy. But that's the final build of Kagero. That's what I'm going to be aiming towards for future videos. When I summon for Legendary Alm in the end of February, I believe, I will be shooting to try to get 5 more merges for her as well. So next, I want to show you a battle where it really shows why lull, speed, defense 3 is such a pivotal thing to have on her. So we're going to be going into this one here. And it actually has the setup I was talking about before with Legendary Azura giving them +6 to all stats. And we're going to be looking at Fallen Corrin. So Fallen Corrin does have a weapon, a breath rather, that allows her to get +6 to all stats when she's by herself. And that's what you'll see her doing here in a minute. So I'm going to let this person set up real quick and then we'll go into what's going on with the stats. So she's going to be going after Ygritte at the top. And I actually didn't have Swift Sparrow 3 in this replay. So I'm actually a little bit more towards that budget build I was talking about earlier. Which kind of shows that that will work just as well. Alright, so as you can see, now you can't see the +6 she's getting because that's an in-combat buff, but basically she'll have 40 defense right here. But then you minus the 3 from that lull speed defense. And I only have Darting Blow and Death Blow. And as you can see, my speed is way lower than hers. She has 46, and I only have 35. But really, she only has the 44 because we ignore the bonuses. And then additionally, she loses another 3 because of lull speed defense. So she's actually at 41. So I'm going to show you after I get danced what my stats will be.
Cheer up, okay?
So, looking at her now, she has 40 speed. With Darting Blow, she has 46 speed. And then, Kagero also has 1 more attack than Corrin. So, we actually get the Kagero's Dart, which gives us another +4. So, she actually has 50 speed. And then she's going to double her right here. But as you can see, Glacies does so much damage even without Warding Blow, she actually one-shots her.
You have breathed your last. This is it.
And then additionally, when she gets danced here, because Legendary Azura danced her first, she still has 3 movement and is able to reach the opponent.
It's all over.
So it's an absolutely crazy build, and that's basically what it's meant to do. It's meant to take out the first 2 units, and then the opponent will just give up after that. Because most people don't want to lose points in Aether Raids. They want to, try to get the best score possible. So this guy kind of plays until Kagero is taken out there. Little salty kills, but my team easily sweeps the rest of the team here.
I have faith in you.
So we'll just end the replay here. That kind of showed the power of Kagero there. And so I wanted to show one more replay because I had someone talk about Ygritte when I summoned her, and they said they really wanted to see her in action. So I have this replay here. It really shows Ygritte really kind of just destroying this team. And it also shows a +10 Adun getting destroyed by the team as well. Also, Alm is +0, so I'll be trying to get some more merges for him. But I really want to show this replay for that subscriber that really wanted to see Adun do some work. Or see Gren do some work, I should say.
You have breathed your last.
So Kagero's not going to be able to take out every unit, but what was nice here is because of her 50% reduction of Adun's attack, she was in perfect range to get Wings of Mercy from all her allies that have Wings of Mercy. So,
You won't escape.
and of course Alm picks up the kill there.
We can see this through.
And then Alm will be taken out, and then you're going to see Igren just absolutely annihilate the rest of the team. You can see that absolutely incredibly crazy damage that she's doing, because she has such a high attack and speed.
Cheer up, okay?
Now in this video here, she actually doesn't have Wings of Mercy on her yet, but I have put Wings of Mercy on her, so the final build of this team will have that. I'm going to be switching out regular Azura for Sylvia because she has higher HP and she won't be stopped by Candlebra Fjorm. Which, if she has more HP, she can stop the dances, so I'm putting Sylvia on the team for that. And also, I need to get ground orders for Legendary Azura. So this isn't the final build of this team, but it's pretty close. And so Ike repositioned her to safety, so that was pretty awesome. So just, that's the final build of the Kagero that I have. I'm going to try to get 5 more merges, like I said. And comment and subscribe. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments of Kagero. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright.